Hello, BookTube, and welcome back to Book Trifles. Yesterday I did sort of edges, and I mentioned marbling, so I'm doing a brief one here on marbling. Marbles I have known. Yeah, marbles I have known. Here's one that's a more recent rebinding. This is it's volume two of three of Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. It's the first, it's the second edition of the first UK or English translation into English from 1862, the book, but it was rebound probably within the last decade to 15 years maximum, I think. But yeah, look at see the marbling. This is real made, as far as I know, marbled paper. As I was saying, I think I've seen it done, and I'm guessing that it is water. I haven't actually. I don't remember if I have looked it up. I'd forgotten it. But you put the inks and blobs throughout, and then you take a wire basically, or a big pin or something like that, and you sort of drag it through, and it drags the ink in it, and it makes it do different things, and you can do different directions, and then plop a bit more um, ink down, like you see these blotches, um, and then you take the paper and just sort of it sits on the surface, but then you peel it off, and it's the ink has started to soak into the paper, so you've made marbled paper. It's fascinating, and it's very unique to that time, because chances are that person could not make the exact marbling the second time. I'm sure ones that have done it over and over can be very very close, if not exact. But I can't see it being exact. And it's to me it's an art form, and it was used in a lot of books. Like I say, this is on here. Where's another example? Like this is what's called quarter leather. We'll get to that kind of thing at some other point. And here's another one that they've got leather, so it's three quarters leather, and also too marbling on the end papers. That's another topic. End papers. See, it's just beautiful, and usually it matches whatever marbling there is around as also. And on this, you see they've stained the edges as well to get the marbling that again match. Or I'm assuming this is new marbling, but I don't know. It could have been the original, and what they've done is tried to match, because it's not a perfect match, but it's close. So they might have tried to match it with the marbling to cover the boards, new boards, I think, and everything as well. Or it's new marbling. So there's that, and then here's another example I used yesterday, marbling around the all around the edges again, and the marbling in here. This is a to me it's a strange marbling. It almost looks like which wouldn't have been done at that time. I don't think it's 1904. It might have been, because it's called The Pleasures of Life. But I doubt it. Like it almost looks like you see these microscopic slides of cells and things like that. That's what this reminds me of. It's almost too busy. I do like the other one. So they got the marbling at the front and back there again. The Les Miserables just has plain. There's no marbling inside. As I say, we'll get to end papers another time. So marbles I have known. Marbling I have known. Marbles I have known. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Do you like marbling in books? And have you seen new books that actually? Well, I know special edition ones that are rebound. People are still making and using marbling. I don't know if there's. I'm sure you could manufacture, digital printing of marbling, but Are there any new books with that? Do you have any books like that? Do you have any books with old marbling on it? And do you like marbling? And why not? Talk to you later, BookTube.